Hey, what's up, YouTube? This your boy Garunus36 coming at you with a new created deck. Sorry it took me so long to get this one up. I've been completely swamped with schoolwork and extracurricular activities and a whole bunch of other stuff that has just kept me from doing this Yu-Gi-Oh thing that we all love. But anyway, I'm bringing you a new archetype called Forest Guardians today. Something I've just been working on. Um, Not really much I can say on them. I think they work pretty well. I actually printed off the cards and made a deck of it, play tested and everything. It won some, of course it lost some because it's not a real deck, but it did well. But we're gonna start off with our first monster, Fortis Guardian Stealth Assassin. He's a sorry about that, my phone just went off. He's a level 4 wind monster, warrior type, 1800 attack, 1600 defense. Excuse me. His effect reads: once per turn, you can send a Forest Guardian from your deck to the graveyard. To add a Forest Guardian card from your deck to your hand. If you do, this card gains 300 attack until the end phase. So he's a searcher and he's a booster, which is really good. That way you don't have to do a whole lot of, worrying about getting stupid phone. Sorry guys. That way you gotta worry about getting over some big monsters. I think I made him a super rare, not like you can tell off of this, but I think that was his rarity. So yeah, we're gonna keep on going though. Next up, let me go ahead and zoom in a little bit for you guys. Next up, we got Forest Guardian Axe Berserker. He's also a level 4 wind type monster. He's a rare. 2000 attack, 400 defense. His effect reads: if this card is sent to the graveyard by the effect of a Forest Guardian, you can special summon this card from your you can special this card to your field in face up defense position. So pretty much, when you activate a Forest Guardian's effect, he's the one you go for first, and then you can make X plus Z plays from there. He's a 2K beater, so he's getting over some good stuff. He's also a target for Rhoda along with your assassin. I think there's one other warrior target in here, so Rhoda's pretty versatile in this deck. Oh, yep, here's the other Rhoda target. Ultra rare. I think he's the only ultra rare I made for this. Forest Guardian Demon Archer. He's a level 4 wind, warrior type, 1700 attack, 1200 defense. His effect reads: if you have activated the effect of a Forest Guardian monster this turn, you can special summon this card from your hand in face-up defense position. Once per turn, you can send one Forest Guardian from your deck to your grave to destroy one card in the field. So he can help you make those big rank 4 plays, something like, Ouroboros or, whatever. You got to make like 4 Chidoris in one turn, really, with him. Because there's not a restriction on how many you can summon. He just says you can summon them. But you can only use the effect of pop once a turn, so, that's really good. Um, yeah, just he's one of the best cards in the deck, I believe. So we're gonna keep it up, keep on moving. We've got one of my personal favorite cards, Forest Guardian Bestial Monk. She's a level 4 wind type monster, of course, Beast Warrior type, 1800 attack, 1300 defense. Her effect reads: by sending one Forest Guardian monster from your deck to your grave before damage calculation. Oh, from your deck. I'm sorry, I'm gonna reread this. By sending one Forest Guardian monster from your deck or hand to the grave before damage calculation, destroy any monster that battles this card with an attack higher than this card's. So anything with an attack higher than 1800, or if you searched her out with Tinky 1900, is automatically getting destroyed before damage calculation. So she's pretty much a mini catastrophe. She gets over everything that's 1900, 1800, or more. Honestly, I think she'll see play, and I think she'll see play. If the deck was real, of course she would see play. She's like one of the strongest monsters, and she's an automatic boom. I don't understand anything that wouldn't play her, but people are weird, so whatever. Next up, we have the good secret rare of the set. Oop, that was a little bit too much. Forest Guardian Woodland Summer. She's a level 4 wind type monster. Another beast warrior, so she's searchable with Tinky. 1400 attack, 700 defense, so she escapes bottomless. Her effect reads: when this card is normal summoned successfully by sending one Forest Guardian monster from your deck to your grave, special summon one level 4 wind monster from your deck and face up defense position. Now, when I made her, I was trying to make her. I was trying to, because there's only 6 monsters I think with the deck, so I was trying to make it so you could add other stuff into it, like debris dragons for synchroing or Tengus and just random stuff like that. But then I really thought about it, and that was very bad on my part. So I'm probably gonna, change her effect. But that's what she is right now. So as of right now, her effect is completely stupidly broken for no reason. Because you go Woodland Summoner, activate effect, send Axe Wielder, special summon Assassin. Wielder comes to field. Assassin's effect, pitch Another axe wielder or axe berserker, grab demon bow. Berserker summons himself. Special summon demon bow. Overlay into. You can make two Chidoris. You can make one Chidori and their exceed. You can make pretty much whatever from there. And then you can still get a free pop with demon bow if you didn't go first. That is an extremely big amount of pluses, like huge, and that's just off of one card. So that's why she's really good, and I should probably change that effect. But next up, we've got their exceed. Let me go ahead and zoom in for you guys a little bit. Ooh, too much, too much, too much. There we go. His name is Forest Guardian Lancer Dragoon. He's a level 4 exceed, rank 4 exceed monster wind type. Dragon, 2600 attack, 2200 defense. He requires 2 level 4 Forest Guardian monsters, obviously. His effect reads, this card is unaffected by monster card effects. No Veiler. When this card declares an attack, neither player can activate cards until the end of the damage step. So he's a 26 beater who's unaffected by monster card effects, and during battle he can't be touched. Really good. And by detaching one of the material from this card can attack twice during the turn. So he's a 26 beater, unaffected by monster card effects, can swing twice, and each time he attacks, nothing can touch him. That's really good in my opinion. I think it's pretty balanced because of the fact that he requires a certain set of monsters, and then he can be touched outside of battle phase, which means you can pulse him, you can bottom him, book him, fiendish chain him, whatever. He just can't be touched in battle phase, and I think that's pretty fair. Because a lot of decks have like stuff that negates activation during battle phase, or cards like Star Eater who negate stuff during battle phase, and just a lot of hand traps get dropped now with Blackwings having 3 Collude again, and White Swarms and just Constellars in general still play stuff like Honest. So I think his effect is really fair. It's not like he gets a boost; he just can attack twice, and 2600 is not hard to get over at all. I mean, that's a Pearl Crash. That's or what else? That's a Maestro. Well, his defense is 2200, so not a Maestro in a book. That's a Cowboy. Depending on what you're playing, that could be a Ouroboros. That could be a Bear Pop. That could be a Tiger King beat over, a Cardinal Return. Really, a Draco Sack, Straight Destroy, anything really. So that's why I think he's pretty fair, and I like the fact that he's there exceed. Like, he seems like he fits the deck really well. And I think coming up on the last card, yeah, this is it. Sorry, this archetype kind of short, but we have the spell card, Protectors of the Forest. It's ultra rare. It reads, if you have 5 or more Forest Guardian monsters in your graveyard, target up to 5 of them. Like, that's going to be really hard, especially with the way the deck operates. Return those targets to the deck. Then special summon 1 Forest Guardian from your hand and deck. These monsters can only be used for the exclusive summon of a wind type monster. You cannot attack directly the turn you use this effect. So you pretty much I mean, I think it's balanced, but at the same time it's not, because it's not like you're drawing 2 cards, like it's Pot of Avarice. You shuffle 5 back into the deck, then you select 1 from hand and 1 from deck and special summon. If you don't have 1 in hand, then you can't use the secondary effect. But you can still add up to 5. And then, on top of that, you can still XYZ summon. You can still bring out your Lancer Dragoon, your Chidori. Really, I think those are the only 2 good win XYZs out right now. Well, Chidori's the only good win XYZ out, unless you're playing Harpy, so you're playing Phantasmal Dragon or whatever. But if this deck was real, you'd be making Dragoon. But you just can't attack directly. But at the same time, Dragoon can swing twice, and you never know, your opponent might have more than 1 monster on the field. Chidori can bounce stuff, so you might not need to attack directly. So either way, the card I think is pretty balanced. But anyway, you guys, this is the deck. Definitely let me know what you thought of it. Let me know what type of archetype you'd like to see next. Let me know what type of attributes, or if you guys got any ideas, something you'd like to show me. But yeah, so this is Garunich 36, and I'm signing out. Peace.